Has things with COVID, have they kind of calmed down out there?
Yes, well, because we got the votes.
No, that's true too. Yeah, it's amazing how quickly that
Well,
kind of goes away.
and the hospitals did. As much as I'm on the same side as pretty much everybody as far as the numbers being skewed and everything, I do have a wife that's dealing with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she's also on the same page with us. But, she's seeing these people die, and there's a lot of them dying. I think 3 weeks ago they had 240 patients, all COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and they're down to like 60 now.
Oh, wow.
Now, 90% of those people from 240 to 60, they died.
Ooh. Huh. Did she ever get it?
We both did. I actually got it, I think a week and a half after I got back from Texas.
It wasn't us.
You're the man then.
Yeah.
No. I got it from work. I'm pretty sure I got it from a job site in LA. We had a job site in LA, and we had to assign like a COVID manager to go through everything with the crew.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was the guy, and I was getting 10 to 15 emails every day of people testing positive. And I got home one day, and Wednesday afternoon, I was sitting there and I could feel body aches coming on. I go, oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
This is it. So I text the wife. She's like, yeah, you can't, don't go to work tomorrow. So I had to call my boss and let him know. And so I ended up getting it. My wife got it. She had a headache for 2 days, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
She was totally good. So during Christmas and pretty much New Year's, we did what we were supposed to do, and we stayed home. And we couldn't. We have 3 boys. We couldn't send them to anyone
Mm-hmm.
because the odds are they had it.
Yep.
They didn't show nothing, 0.
Not a single symptom.
I had a lot of symptoms, but they were never bad.
See,
they were never bad.
I had it. I got a blood test back, so I did have it this winter, but I never knew for sure I had it. One night, I got cold chills. I mean, fucking cold chills, real bad, all night long. And I told a buddy of mine, he said, you need to take some Ivomec. So I've told this story. I took some Ivomec, and I felt better that afternoon. So I never went to the doctor again, but I never had any other symptoms other than I was fucking tired as fuck. And I just didn't know if it was a stress of being a long hunting season and back and forth to Oklahoma and just no sleep at night hardly. I was wore the hell out. But other than that, I never felt bad.
And the diarrhea from shooting your brains out.
Well, that's from Ivomec. Ivomec and burritos do not go together. But they cured the corona. And if you go to a doctor, they're going to give you the same fucking medicine. So just go to Dr. Stanfield.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't do anything. I told my wife, what's next? She goes, nothing. We sit here for 14 days.
That's it.
And I was doing, what is that? Vitamin C packs and stuff every morning. But every day I had a different symptom.
Did you ever lose your taste and smell?
Yes, I did for 4 days.
See, mine's still not back. I can't.
Oh, no way.
No, nothing. Which is kind of a blessing and a curse because now that hunting season's over, I'm home a lot more, and I am wiping some asses here and there, and I'm not smelling anything. I don't smell anything. Like Jameson goes to the bathroom, and like he needs the back door taken care of, and I'm good to go. I don't smell anything.
See, I can taste everything. When I was sick, and I guess I was sick, salt was really, I couldn't put enough salt on stuff.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing I noticed. Now, smell-wise, I still don't know if I can smell much or not, but, if I fart at the casino and I notice people start getting up around me, I'm thinking, that must have been a bad one, but I didn't ever noticed it. But mine was just tired, but, I've had ever since then, and I didn't even know for sure I had it, but I just was making sure, but ever since then, I have a little cough every once in a while. But that could be just fucking allergies from here. Because I have allergies every year. Now there's a flu strain going around, and I know some guys that have got the flu, and they're talking about this fucking sucks. See, I forgot all about the flu, and now they've got the flu, and they're running 103-degree temperatures, and they're feeling like shit.
It's crazy, though, that your wife is in that environment every day, and it took you getting it before she got it, and she's around it every day at work.
Right, but she has to wear... the masks they wear are nothing like what we wear.
Oh, really?
Out in the field. Yeah. She can't, when she's on the floor, she'll go 6 hours without taking a drink of water. They're not allowed to have any water on the floor. Anything. You have to literally go to the break room, take your mask off, and you're only allowed to break the seal like 3 times. and you got to throw it away. So she comes home and her entire face is red.
I've seen those. I've seen those images from the early days of COVID and everybody that's fighting it, and their face is just, they got the indentions where that mask has been riding all day. What was it like hunting at these refuges with COVID? What measures did they put into place?
So they our refuge did a very good job down here in Southern California. I'd be honest, I did not think we were going to be able to hunt the refuges this year.
Really?
I thought they were going to shut it down. And we just followed the rules. And people complained about it. Everybody complained about it. But I just kept telling everyone, man, if we want to hunt, we just got to keep our mouth shut and just wear a mask for 5 minutes. Go check in, wear your mask, be done with it, leave. They only care about when you're at the check station itself and picking your spot and doing your license. Just wear it and be done with it. I mean, it's the world we live in right now. It sucks to say it. I hate to say it, but I want to hunt.
Right.
And I want this place to stay open. The one thing, what they started doing, they started scanning everybody's hunting license. Mm-hmm. So I had just got off of COVID and I was dying to go hunting. And I was on I think it was like day 14. Literally like my last day, but I didn't have fever. I didn't have any of that. So I was good. After 10 days, I could have went back to work,
right,
technically. So I went and I asked them, I said, and this was prior, they just put it up like 2 weeks prior to that. And I said, why are you guys scanning our license? And he goes, oh, so they can see if someone who has COVID, who took a test, came and hunted. And then we know that someone with COVID came and exposed all of us.
Contact tracing.
Yeah, it was like, so we're going to, if someone, which I'm sure people did.
Right.
If someone did that, it's going to shut the whole refuge down. Like, that's crazy. It's insanity.
That's stupid as hell.
Is that what they said, though? That as soon as we get a confirmation that somebody brought COVID to us, we're just going to shut it down?
They didn't say that. That's just what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
How true it is, I don't know. But it was weird that one guy would say, oh, they're scanning it so they don't have to touch your license. But they still had to touch your permit cards.
Right.
And your day pass or your year pass. So it was kind of weird. Could be false, but to me, I don't think it was. The way the state of California was doing things, man, I fully believe that that's what it was about.
So now, were they going to wait until one of their people tested positive for COVID and then start a contact tracing? Or were they going to, how were they going to find out if somebody that was there had COVID?
Because they I guess because they scanned your license and when you go to take a test, you're on the list.
Oh,
so you can compare.
Okay, so you have to present a license to get a COVID test. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm sure they're just a way background checks on everybody.
That makes more sense to me. I've not done a COVID test, so I didn't know that you had to supply a license.
When you go out and eat out there, do you have to give them the same information?
As far as
being for traveling, like when we were in Boston in October, or anywhere we went on the East Coast, we would have to give them a license or write down your contact info and stuff, and it was all for contact tracing. So if some other jackass went in there that had COVID, 3 days later they could call and track you down.
No,
so you don't have to do that in California. So you don't have to do that in Texas, but in October we had to in Massachusetts. Now it may be different there now,
right?
But every restaurant we went to, you had to fill out a freaking questionnaire, basically. Or not questionnaire, you had to give them your name and your phone number and shit and email, and it was just for that reason alone. Yeah,
like I said, I don't know if it was they scanned the license for that. That's some rumors I heard, and I don't think they're wrong about it. I think that's exactly what that was, and if someone that was working at the refuge did get it, it would have probably would have shut down for 2 weeks.
I was really looking back now. I'm kind of shocked that all the federal lands were kept open, but we also had Trump in business, in charge all during hunting season. Now that he's not in charge, that could be a whole lot different next fall. I still believe, and I would write this down on paper. If you hunt on any kind of federal lands in the western part of the United States, or anywhere for that matter, and you think you're going to hunt on there with a gun, them days are going to be limited.
What are you going to hunt them with?
Yeah,
you can bow and arrow hunt still for elk.
Oh,
There's a lot of people big
are
game
you talking
hunting.
about waterfowl hunting?
No, waterfowl hunting, I don't know because it's a shotgun sport, and that's probably coming too. But they're going to try to change it where you can't have any kind of firearms on federal land because them fucking pussies think that you're going to just go kill everybody. If they had a gun problem in our country with gun owners, they would have known about it a long time ago.
100%.
You know, there's trillion rounds of bullets or something they said in this country that have been here.
Right.
So, but anyways, I do believe that, and so it may be different next fall with having Biden in office.
Yeah.
Well, he's already got the mask mandate on federal land.
So, do y'all have to wear a mask when y'all hunt there?
Just when you're checking in.
Okay.
But like we said, Trump was also in charge, so I don't know what it's going to look like. Hopefully, it doesn't change much. I mean, you know, our numbers as hunters are already kind of hit a tipping point, so you don't want to see something else that's a deterrent to get people out there.
No, the dumbest thing you see is these fuckers wearing a damn mask on a beach.